amount of time. What's been the key to your rapid rise coming up so quick?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, winning fights, of course. My last 2 fights, I feel like I won in a good dominant fashion. I want to continue to win fights, and that'll definitely help my success.
Paige, so obviously for MMA fans, they know you and they know Alex. But for those people that are casual fans, there's a lot of them that are tuning in, especially to see you. Talk to them, talk to us about the fight. Break it down for them. What can they expect in the cage?
Yeah, you know, if you've never seen my last fights, I come out there very aggressive. I push the pace. I go in there and I'm not going to feel out my opponent. I'm going in there to win a fight, and not a lot of females are used to the pace that I put on people.
Right. Do you feel that's your advantage in the fight, the pace that you set in the fights, or what other advantages do you have?
I do feel an advantage for me is I set a very high pace the entire fight. I do really well under pressure. That's another asset for me. When I am put in a position where I feel like I need to prove myself, you know, I'm the first fight on the pay-per-view, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I tend to do well under that.
Yeah. Outside of your pace in your last fight, I noticed, you know, Felicia's a pretty strong female. You were throwing her around, outpowering her. Is that just part of your technique? Are you just stronger than your peer?
Yeah. You know, I definitely think I'm a little stronger than I look. Right. But if you do things with the right technique, you can overpower people, I believe. So maybe that was that, or maybe I got in my side and was like, "You're gonna be strong today."
Right. This is only your second fight in the UFC, and you're already a 20-1 favorite in a fight. What does that tell you? I mean, people are thinking very highly of you. Those are like Mayweather odds, pretty much. Yeah,
you know, I didn't know that. That's exciting to hear. I don't really try to pay attention to the odds too much. I don't like to underestimate my opponent, and I do think a lot of fans to MMA, and they're not really. They don't understand Alex's skill, and they don't understand what she's capable of. Obviously, I know I'm gonna beat her. I know I can I can beat her in every way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm excited. That's awesome to know that I have that many people on my side. But I'm looking forward to showing them why they should vote for me.
You know, the strawweight division didn't even exist so recently, and it's become so huge so shortly. So many great fighters coming up. You know, the champion didn't even start out through the tough. How exciting is it being in this division with so many talented females?
Yeah, this is the perfect time to be in this division, especially for me. This is perfect timing. I'm in the right spot. I'm where I need to be, especially for women in MMA. Ronda Rousey created such a huge storm behind the bantamweight division. That's why the strawweight division was created. And for women in MMA, it's the perfect time to have a big rise. Okay.
And obviously, everybody knows you train with Team Alpha Male, and you've spoken about how much good that does for you. I was curious though, how is it being around the gym with so many fighters? Obviously, you're gonna have highs of wins, lows of, you know, some of the teammates losing. How is that dynamic in the gym, going through all those wins and losses all the time?
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of that Uriah handles it really well. He goes in, he's like, listen, we had a tough weekend when we have losses, and this is why. And he goes in and he makes sure we're prepared for every fight. You know, for this one, he wasn't in the gym for my camp because he was coaching the Ultimate Fighter. But he made sure I had absolutely everything I needed with coaching, training partners, a good schedule. He's a great leader.
Okay, and like I said, you're bringing a lot of fans. For them that are going to be watching the interview, what message do you have for them?
Tune in. I'm going to put on a really good fight.
Thank you, Paige.